Hi everyone. Oh, there goes Max. He is trying to leave this space. There we go. Okay, well, we have Mitzi who is joining us today. So she didn't join us on Monday, so it's good we get her on screen today. Hi, Mitzi girl. Alrighty. She had a very eventful day barking all day at the neighbors and any stranger who would walk by our house. So she loves that, loves to bark. And today we are going to be reading another book. On Monday, we talked about the virtue of being just and justice. And so I brought up a topic that we've been talking about since last week. If you've been watching our morning messages, if you haven't watched our morning messages, start watching them. They're really fun, and teachers are actually doing some challenges, so it's really fun to watch and funny as well. But we've been talking about the word justice, the virtue of justice, and being humble and humility. And one of the things that one of our topics that we've been talking about is that right now in our communities around San Diego, around California, and all of the United States, we've been seeing on the news about the different marches and protests that have been going on. And it's all around the topic of that African Americans are being treated differently because of their skin color. And we know that at our school, we do our best to treat everyone with respect, to treat everyone kindly, and to use kind words. But unfortunately, that's not always the case with everyone. And so today, our book talks about skin color. And so we're going to go ahead and get started with our book today. Our book is called Skin Again by Bell Hooks and illustrated by Chris Rashka. What I love about this book is that these are actually two people who are really into making sure that kids know that what they say, what they think is also very important. And and you as children can make a change. So, Skin Again. Here it is. The skin I'm in. And as what we're reading, what I want you to focus in on is what is what is the importance about the skin that I'm in, the color of skin I'm in, and who's inside. Okay? It's just a covering. It cannot tell my story. So just by looking at someone, are you able to tell who they are, what they think, what they believe in, what kind of person they are? You can't. And so it says, it cannot tell my story. That means you don't know what's on the inside. You don't know what a person is really about. The skin I'm in. Look at the beautiful colors that pop in this book. So here we had this beautiful color. And then we had this color. The skin I'm in is just a covering. If you want to know who I am, now what do you predict? If you want to know who I am, what do you think we should do? If we really want to get to know someone or know someone's story, what do we need to do? You have got to come inside and open your heart way wide. What do you think it means when it says, open your heart way wide? Now, I can't really open my heart physically, but what does that mean when we open our heart way wide? The skin I'm in looks good to me. It will let you know one small way to trace my identity. But then again, and take a look at all those different colors of skin. It's important for us to acknowledge that We do have different skin colors. That's okay. My color is, I have like a brown with a hint of red. I'm very red, and you can tell even in my cheeks, I'm very reddish. There's a red tone. Um, and that's important to know that skin color, because when we talk about skin color, we also talk about our identity, who we are. We talk about our culture, our race, what my story is, what my history is as well. But then again, the skin I'm in will always be just a covering. It cannot tell my story. If you want to know who I am, you have got to come inside. What do you think that means? You have to come inside. Am I able to tell someone's story just by looking at them? How do I get inside? Be with me inside the me of me, all made up of stories present, past, future. This makes me think of, so if I want to know how someone feels, thinks, believes, acts, I have to really get to know them for who they are inside. I have to ask. I have to get to know them. Some true to life, and others all fun and fantasy, all the way I imagine me. You can find all about me coming close and letting go of who you might think I am. I want to read that line one more time. It says, so in order to find out about me, you have to come close, so really get to know somebody, and let it go of what you might think I am. So sometimes, I don't know if this has happened to you, but sometimes you look at someone and you start to think things about them, like, ooh, maybe they're going to do this, or ooh, maybe they're going to do that, or ooh, that scares me. And it's saying here that we have to let those thoughts go. And the only way we can get to really know someone is by getting to know someone with talking and knowing their story. Before you come inside and let me be real, and you become real to me. So, let me be real and you become real to me. So the moment that we start opening up to one another, we begin to really understand who the real person is. All real then, in that place where skin is one, small way to see me, but not real enough to be all. The me of me, or the you of you, for we are all inside, made up of real history, real dreams. And the stuff of all we hope for when we can be all real. Together on the inside. So what did you get from this story? What do you think the message was? I really enjoyed how this talks about that the skin you're in is really just a covering. It's just something that holds us together. But the real you is what you have inside. And we can't make judgments about, oh, I think that this person's like this. You have to actually get to know that person by having conversations with them. That's the first step, right? Well, boys and girls, we're going to continue to read different stories where we also take a look at ourselves and see, how are we going to be better people to change the world? So thank you so much for joining me, and I hope that hopefully next time Max and Mitzi won't leave. But I truly appreciate you coming each and every week to hear a story, and we will see you soon.